peace in the shadow of the pyramids, where the sand whispers ancient tales. Shepseskaf, the sixth ruler of Egypt's mighty fourth dynasty, ascended the throne in 2472 BC. You already know his reign, marked by turbulence and the clamor for autonomy, stretched until 2467 BC. Unlike his predecessors, whose bloodlines were woven with the threads of divinity and royalty, Shepseskaf's lineage was shrouded in mystery, sparking debates about his rightful claim to the throne. During Shepseskaf's tenure, Egypt was a cauldron of political unrest. The nomes, Egypt's administrative districts, each a realm under the watchful eyes of powerful priests, began to stir with the desire for independence. These priests, guardians of the temples and keepers of the divine, wielded considerable influence, challenging Shepseskaf's authority and questioning his divine mandate to rule. Despite these challenges, Shepseskaf's rule was not without achievement. He was a guardian of tradition and a bridge to the past, completing the monumental projects initiated by his forebearers. These endeavors not only demonstrated his commitment to the gods and his predecessors, but also solidified his legacy within the annals of Egyptian architecture. His most notable monument, the mastaba of Shepseskaf at South Saqqara, stood in stark contrast to the pyramids of his predecessors, signaling a departure from tradition that some interpret as a reflection of his unique path to the throne. Shepseskaf's era, though brief and fraught with challenges, was pivotal. It was a period that tested the resilience of pharaonic power against the centrifugal forces of regional autonomy. Through his efforts to complete the works of those who came before him, Shepseskaf underscored the unbreakable connection between the present and the past, between ruler and realm, between man and the divine. This chapter of history, marked by Shepseskaf's reign, teaches us the imperishable value of understanding our past. It tells us that the struggles we face today are not so different from those that confronted the rulers of ancient times. By studying their lives, their achievements, and their failures, we gain not only knowledge of history, but insights into our own character. It reminds us that greatness is not handed down through lineage alone, but is forged in the crucible of challenges and adversities. Thus, as we tread our paths, let us draw inspiration from the past, from the likes of Shepseskaf, who, despite the turmoil and uncertainty of his times, endeavored to uphold the greatness of a civilization that still fascinates us today. Let this knowledge empower us, reminding us that our actions today are the legacies we leave for tomorrow. In this light, Shepseskaf's reign embodies the resilience of a leader facing the tides of change and the enduring spirit of a civilization that has captivated humanity's imagination for millennia. His story, etched in the stone of his unique tomb and whispered by the winds of Saqqara, serves as a testament to the complexities of leadership in an era when the divine right to rule was both an unshakable belief and a source of contention. The confrontations with the priests and the aspirations of the nomes for independence reflect a period in human history where power dynamics were constantly in flux. These conflicts, while challenging, were also opportunities for reaffirmation of authority and redefinition of leadership. Shepseskaf, in completing the monuments of his predecessors, not only honored their memory, but also reinforced the continuity of a cultural and religious tradition that was central to Egyptian identity. This period of ancient history, marked by Shepseskaf's rule, showcases the greatness not in unchallenged authority or uncontested rule, but in the capacity to navigate through periods of uncertainty. Greatness was established through adherence to tradition, while also adapting to the evolving political landscape. It was a greatness that did not shy away from acknowledging the past with all its complexities and challenges. In reflecting upon Shepseskaf's reign and the broader tapestry of ancient Egyptian history, we are reminded of the richness of our shared human past. The lessons derived from this period encourage us to seek a deeper understanding of our origins and the narratives that have shaped our world. It compels us to recognize the significance of our actions and their potential to influence the future. Let the story of Shepseskaf and the ancient world from which he hailed inspire us to approach our lives with a sense of purpose and a deep respect for the past. For in knowing where we have come from, we gain invaluable insights into where we might go. As we navigate our own challenges and opportunities, let us remember that the greatness of a civilization like that of an individual is measured not by its moments of unchallenged dominance, but by its ability to endure, adapt and thrive amidst the ever-changing currents of history. In the grand narrative of history, Shepseskaf's era is a beacon that illuminates the enduring qualities of leadership and the intricate dance between tradition and innovation. As the sands of Saqqara continue to guard his resting place, they also preserve the legacy of a ruler who, amidst dissent and upheaval, sought to bridge the temporal divide, connecting his reign with the foundational stones of his predecessors. The challenge of Shepseskaf's rule, marked by the quest for autonomy among the nomes and the skepticism of the priestly class, underscores a pivotal moment in Egyptian history. It was a moment when the fabric of societal order was tested, revealing the strength of the threads that bound the kingdom together. Through the completion of his predecessors' monuments, Shepseskaf did not merely pay homage to those who had gone before him. He wove his own chapter into the enduring tapestry of Egyptian civilization, ensuring that his contributions would stand the test of time alongside those of the great pyramid builders. This act of completion rather than initiation of grand projects speaks volumes about the nature of greatness in Shepseskaf's time. It was a greatness characterized by reverence for the past, a commitment to fulfilling the visions of those who had laid the foundations of Egyptian greatness, and a subtle yet profound assertion of one's place in history. This strategic choice may also reflect a nuanced understanding of power, one that recognizes the value of continuity and the stabilizing force of tradition in times of potential fragmentation. As modern observers, the legacy of Shepseskaf and the broader historical context in which he operated offer profound lessons on the importance of understanding our historical roots and the complex interplay between power, tradition and identity. In a world where the pace of change is ever accelerating, the story of Shepseskaf invites us to pause and reflect on the constants that anchor us to our collective past. Thus, in our quest for self-knowledge and understanding, let us draw from the wellspring of history, where figures like Shepseskaf provide not only a window into the soul of an ancient civilization, but also mirror reflecting our own search for meaning, continuity and identity in the vast expanse of time. It is through this reflective journey into the past that we can find the wisdom and inspiration to navigate our present and shape our future with intention, courage, and a deep appreciation for the legacies we inherit and pass on. The saga of Shepseskaf, set against the backdrop of an ancient world grappling with the eternal questions of governance, legacy, and the divine, compels us to consider our own place in the continuum of history. His reign, though momentarily etched in the vast chronology of ancient Egypt, imparts timeless wisdom on the nature of leadership amidst adversity and the intricate balance between upholding tradition and embracing the inevitability of change. In reflecting upon Shepseskaf's stewardship of Egypt's storied legacy, we are reminded of the inherent value in completing the tasks set forth by our predecessors. This principle transcends the annals of history, finding relevance in our personal endeavors and collective pursuits. The determination to bring to fruition the unfinished visions of those who came before us is not only an act of respect, but also a profound contribution to the continuum of human achievement. Moreover, Shepseskaf's reign, characterized by its challenges with the priesthood and the aspirations of the nomes, serves as a potent reminder of the complexities of authority and the necessity of navigating the delicate balance between power and the will of the people. This dynamic interplay between ruler and subjects, between tradition and innovation, is as relevant today as it was in the ancient world, offering valuable insights into the principles of effective leadership and governance. The story of Shepseskaf thus transcends its historical confines, inviting us to ponder the broader questions of our existence and our legacy. What monuments, literal or metaphorical, are we laboring to complete? How do we balance the weight of tradition with the imperative of progress? And most importantly, how do we ensure that our actions contribute to a legacy that endures beyond our tenure on this earth? As we navigate the complexities of our modern world, the lessons from Shepseskaf's reign can illuminate our path forward. They encourage us to reflect on our responsibilities to the past, the present and the future, and to act with a consciousness of our place within a story much larger than ourselves. In this way, the ancient world, with its pharaohs and priests, its monuments and mysteries, continues to speak to us, offering wisdom and perspective for the challenges of our own time. Let us then approach our own endeavors with the same reverence for tradition and openness to change that marked Shepseskaf's reign. May we strive to complete the works begun by those who have come before us, and in doing so weave our own threads into the rich tapestry of human history. And let us do so with the understanding that our greatest contributions may lie not in the monuments we build with stone, but in the legacy we leave in the hearts and minds of those who will follow in our footsteps. Kindly click like, subscribe, and share this channel.